Hey there crew, it's Mark, and in today's video, we're gonna be checking out this awesome pocket pen from Tom Studio. Now, a few weeks ago, we did a full review and overlook of the Tom Studio Lumos Pro and the Duo, their refillable fine liner pen that they have, where you use fountain pen ink and then refill that over time, so you're not throwing away any extra pens that run out of ink eventually. Overall, that video was very well received. It's awesome to see so much love towards different pens and things like that, so I thought I'd give another one of their products a try. Gemma, who is Tom's wife, has been practicing calligraphy since she was a child, and when he gifted her kind of a mass-produced product, he really thought this could be done better. And he has a background in industrial and furniture design, and he thought, let's go ahead and give this a try. And that's where Tom Studio was really born. Since then, Tom Studio has been branching out into full fountain pens, into the Lumos Pen, which you probably see a lot of online, and even these really cool pocket pens, which in all fairness is just a smaller, more compact version of a fountain pen, but that you can maybe feel a little bit more comfortable walking around with in your pocket. So once we open up the box, we'll have more Red Door Set tea that comes along with every package that you get, as well as their earth-friendly packaging, just talking more about the different packaging materials that they use, whether it can be recycled or is already recyclable. So we'll open up our tissue paper here, and inside of here we have 3 different inks as a part of their collection here. Loving the packaging design on these. The first color we have is called Mallard, liking that bottle design. Ooh, we have our first shimmer ink. This one is called Broadway. Excited to take a look at this one. And also Stellar, another shimmering ink that they have in their collection. And then we have our pocket fountain pen from Tom Studio as well. I know not everyone appreciates packaging as much as I do, but one of my favorite parts about this pocket pen packaging is that all of the instructions for the pen are actually on the inside of the band that holds this together. So once you open that up, you have more details in here around the pen and exactly what's happening inside of here. I'm learning my lesson from last time that we have to read directions to know exactly what we're getting into. There's actually 2 different ways that you can fill this pocket fountain pen. The first way is using the cartridge that comes as a part of the packaging here. Also inside of this packaging is a really beautiful ink syringe. I have some cheap plasticky ones at home, but this one looks absolutely beautiful. And the reason that this is in here is that you can actually use this ink syringe to refill your cartridge over and over again. On top of using the cartridge, you can also turn your pocket pen into an eyedropper pen. And what that means is you're actually going to put the ink directly into the grip of this pen. Scares the crap out of me, honestly. I've never done it before. And all you need is some silicone grease and you'll be able to kind of protect that. But we're just straight up using the cartridge because that is a lot safer in my mind. Now that we have the pen out of the packaging, we can go ahead and just pull this top out of the barrel here. Now the thing about pocket pens is they're supposed to be compact. So that's why this fits right inside of here. You'll see there's actually rubber stoppers here on the end, which hold the top of that pen into the barrel. You'll also see a little hole over here that allows that air to escape. And that way you're not prying the tip out of here to be able to close it again. We'll go ahead and remove the tip from the main part of this pen, and inside of this back end here is where you're going to find that cartridge. The cartridges are super easy to use. You just press that into, you hear a little bit of a snap, and then we can go ahead and put the rest of this barrel and the tip together. Now, before we get into our pen test and our ink test, I do want to tell you that you have some customization options when it comes to the pocket pen. Now, the Studio Pocket Pen actually comes in 7 different colors. You have black, ivy, sage, wisteria, blush, mulberry, and iris. And then with your color options, you also have multiple nib options that you can choose from. You have your fine, medium, and extra fine semi-flex, which I'm actually really excited to try. You have a titanium flex, a cursive italic nib, an architect, and a pro flex. Now I haven't had many of those in my collection, but architect is what I went with, and I cannot wait to try it out. Let's go ahead and do our pen test. So this is the Tom Studio Pocket Pen, and this is the ArchitechNib. And what's so cool about the ArchitechNib is that when you're pulling down your verticals, they're nice and thin, but when you draw them horizontally, they're actually a lot thicker. So you're going to get a lot of really cool variances when writing with your pen, whether it's in cursive or even just writing in print. I absolutely love the variances and the letters that you get with this. It's much different than just your normal like fine tip or anything else. I love it so much. So let's go ahead and check out some ink swatches of the 3 different inks that we got from Tom Studio next. So we'll go ahead and check out all 3 of these and do a really cool ink swatch for each of these to really take a look at the colors and what they look like on the page. So the first one is going to be Mallard, which is a really nice deep blue-green. We'll go ahead and take a drop out of our bottle, and then we'll do a really cool splatter swatch on this one. There's no shimmers or anything extra on this ink at all, just a really nice color. And since they're all numbered, I'll go ahead and just keep the numbers going too. All right, the next one we're gonna check out is a shimmer ink, and this one is called Stellar. The color says Sparkly Night Sky, which for me, who is color deficient, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I just wanted to say black or gray, but let's go ahead and see what this looks like. If we look at the bottom of the bottle here, you actually see some of that shimmer sitting down there. So I like to give it a few little swirls just to get that mix inside of here before we do our swatch. And once we're dry, you can go ahead and see that shimmer that's inside of here. It's not overly sparkly, which I can appreciate, but a little bit of something different inside of there, I like. All right, and our last one we're gonna check out is called Broadway. It's another one of their inks, and it says flamboyant and bold. We can see more of that shimmer down here at the bottom. They are not playing around with this one. All right, we'll go ahead and put our ink swatch here. Oh, nice, deep purpley color. And look at that gold shimmer that is in there. That is absolutely amazing. I wasn't really sure what to expect from the inks, haven't tried them before, but having others in my collection, these are really nice and I love having them. They're gonna go perfect with my pen and I cannot wait to be using this even more inside of my bullet journal. Just the variances in those letters and those thicks and those thins, but like in a completely different way. It has me really excited to try out some other nibs in the future as well from Tom Studio. If you've seen anything that you've liked in today's video, whether it's the Pocket Pen, the Lumos, or even the beautiful inks from them, you can check out their website, tomstudio.com, and you can use my special discount code, which is Mark Your Pages, and get 10% off anything that you would like from their shop. Absolutely love their products and just really falling in love with a pen maker that loves this as much as we do. I think that makes a really big difference, is that when you have someone making things that they also enjoy, it just makes it a little bit more exciting. So make sure to check them out. I'll put links down in the descriptions below, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this ArchitechNib? I've never had one before, and I'm telling you, like I said, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think it's really cool. Let me know your favorite nib type down in the comment section below and get a good conversation going. Maybe there's things we haven't tried yet that we really need to get our hands on. I'm kind of interested in that extra fine flex because that sounds like a lot of fun. As always, I will talk to you next time, my friends, and thank you so much for watching. See ya.